On the east coast of Africa sits the ecologically and agriculturally diverse country of Tanzania. Agriculture is the backbone of the economy, and women produce 82% of the food consumed. Many of these women work for less than $1 per day and are responsible for all of the chores at home. The government and nonprofits are helping with subsidies and promoting gender equity, but the workload for women keeps increasing.
Right now, women have a lot of challenges that, due to globalization, women have come out. Men are jobless. Most of them are not employed. And women, they want their kids to go to school. So women now, they work even more than what men do.
The responsibilities may be unbalanced, but women know they have to work hard to feed their families a balanced diet. Rosina Reggaeton is a farmer who received fish from Heifer International. Heifer International is a nonprofit that supplies livestock and training to impoverished people all over the world. Her family has moved around the country looking for steady work. Finally, they settled in north-central Tanzania after she started a reliable business in fish farming.
Before, we were making less than 100,000 shillings per month, which is about $87. Now we are getting 500,000 shillings per month, which is $430. We have used the water to irrigate the rice crops and have used extra income to purchase cows, rabbits, and chickens.
Senorina Chege is a widow with 7 children living in a neighboring community. She has a small banana farm on her 3/4-acre lot. This small business did not properly feed her children. She joined a Heifer International pig project. After receiving 2 pregnant sows, life changed for Senorina.
Before Heifer, we made some money from selling bananas. We made about 200 shillings, which is about 17 cents a day. But with Heifer's help, we make about 1,000 shillings, which is about 86 cents per day. We sell the pigs and bananas and use the money to purchase more food and to pay for the children's school fees.
Susana is part of the Maasai tribe, which traditionally only raises cattle. She too joined a heifer group and received camels. This new animal addition saved their lives after all their cattle died in a drought.
Life has changed when the cows died. We didn't feel the impact as much because we had the camel's milk. We have been able to survive.
These women have survived difficult conditions, but gender disparities make an intense existence even tougher.
Culture, when it comes to gender, men are considered to be more important. They are the ones to make decisions. They are the ones to do most of the decisions at home and at political. So women are left out.
For example, in this Maasai tribe, Heifer International gave the woman a cow. However, making decisions on the distribution of the income and workload is still a challenge.
She can't sell the animal unless she talks to me.
You have seen in the villages where a man is just walking with his stick and a woman carrying a baby and a firewood and something else holding. And it has been going on for many years, but it takes time when it's culture which has been there for many years.
Senorina does not own enough land to graze her animals or grow different crops. She has to rent other land. The rent is 50,000 shillings per month, which is about $50, which is sometimes more than her net income. But she is fortunate, since many women cannot even own land in Tanzania.
I'm alone, and I acquired this land after my husband died. But for women whose husbands are living, it's traditional that the man inherits the land.
We never owned land until 1999. When the policy was passed that we can also own land. Very few women have inherited land now, if we get the statistics. Yeah, the policy is there, the law is there, but the custom, the culture, still pay more emphasis on men.
The culture is slowly changing within this Maasai community, including the division of traditional farm duties between the genders.
Now life is changing a little bit. Everybody seems to know their responsibilities as a man and as a woman. But the way of life is also changing, as the boys who used to herd the large animals out to pasture are now going to school. This leaves the women with the burden of herding the cattle.
The good news is, whenever they get access, women are starting to follow modern farming techniques, including organic farming. But it's still hard to make a profit because organic produce is more expensive.
In organic farming, we're not using any kind of chemical or fertilizer. We're using traditional herbs as pesticides for the vegetables, and we use manure from the livestock to enrich the soil. The main problem is the net income is still small, and this is because the price of inputs are high compared to that of outputs in the market.
In Tanzania, the improvement of agricultural productivity, education, and gender sensitization are a few ways for women to become successful farmers.
Many things still need to be done. First, we need to be provided with more agricultural inputs and be trained in more skills and better technologies for farming. And the whole community can be trained in gender sensitization.
The seeds have been sown for women in Tanzania. If nonprofits like Heifer International and the government continue working together, we will all reap the harvest.
We believe once you empower a woman, you have empowered the whole nation.
Oh,